Good morning. Let's begin our morning mini wake up yoga session. Come to standing mountain pose, feet 1 to 2 fists width apart, soft bend in our knees, lift from the base of the body. Try to draw the energy up to your solar plexus, lift through the crown of the head so that you elongate the spine. Palms together at heart center, letting the thumb knuckles rest in the center of the chest. Allow yourself to feel your toes, your heels, and the edges of your feet. Now on the next inhale, let's begin to lift our arms up overhead. Allow yourself to gaze upward toward the hands, and on the exhale, let's sweep our arms out to the sides. We're going to hinge forward to a flat back, and then we're going to bring our arms behind us. So allow yourself to notice how this feels. We want to gently press back through the hips, reach through the fingertips, and then on the exhale, let's bend our knees, sweep the floor, and inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll do that a couple of times just to start to release some of the tension in the muscles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinging forward to a flat back. Nice deep stretch. Press back through the hips. And on the exhale, sweep the floor and inhale all the way up. Once again, bring your hands back to heart center. Now this time, inhale, lift up. Slight back bend, exhale, hinging forward. Allow yourself to come into that nice elongated spine, and then begin to release your chest towards your thighs. Place your hands on your shins. Notice how this feels. You're going to start to extend that stretch a little deeper into the backs of the legs. Fingertips come down, bend your knees, inhale all the way up, and exhale, hands to the heart. Now once again, we're going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge forward to that flat back. Release your chest towards your thighs. Hands can come down to the shins or maybe all the way to the floor. And again, you might still feel some tightness in the back of the legs. Bend the knees, inhale up, and exhale, hands to the heart. So we're going to take this through one more time. We should be able to relax most of that tension by this time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge forward. Release your chest down. Maybe your palms come all the way down toward the floor. Now, let's take our hands out slightly in front of us, step our feet back slightly, and we're going to come into a downward facing dog. Notice how this feels. Make sure that your fingers are spread wide. You're pressing back through the hips. And then we're going to let our knees come down to the mat, ease our hips back toward our heels. Let our head rest on our hands for a moment. And once again, let's extend those arms out in front, lift our hips up, tuck our toes, and come back into a downward facing dog again. And we're going to alternate our heels a few times this time. So we've already stretched out the back of the legs, so we shouldn't need to do this for very long. Press back through the hips once more. And once again, we'll come down into a child's pose and breathe. Now let's extend those arms forward, fingers spread wide, lift our hips, tuck our toes. Now this time, come into that downward facing dog, and we might lift our right leg up, press through that heel, and on the exhale, set that right foot down. Inhale, lift the left leg up, and exhale, release that foot down, come down to a child's pose, and begin to relax. So once more, placing those hands on the mat, lift up our hips, come to a downward facing dog, and then we're going to walk our hands in, bend the knees and inhale all the way up, and exhale, hands to the heart. So let's step up to the top of the mat. We'll place our hands on our hips, step back with our right foot, draw your body back over the right hip, bend your left knee, coming into a warrior one. Lift the arms up overhead, palms facing each other. Shoulders relaxed. Maybe we interlace those fingers. Draw your arms back behind you. Keep your gaze forward. You might decide to lift your gaze to stretch that right hip flexor a bit more, come into more of a back bend and challenge your balance. Now inhale, let's go ahead and come back to center. Exhale, lower your arms down. Draw your arms back behind you. Interlace the fingers. Hinge forward to a flat back. Humble warrior. Breathe, lift the arms up. Release your right hand down, lift your right heel. Turn your torso to the left. And breathe. Now inhale, lift your torso back up. Come back into your lunge, lean into that left foot. Step forward with your right. Let's step back with that left foot this time. Again, we want to take the time to position our foot so that our hips feel comfortable. Draw our body back over the left hip and then bend your right knee. Lift your arms up, palms facing each other. Interlace the fingers. Draw your arms behind you. Keep your gaze forward. Decide if you want to lift your gaze up. And breathe. Now inhale, let's come back to center. Exhale, lower your arms down. Draw your hands back behind you. Interlace the fingers. Consider hinging forward to a flat back. Lift those arms up overhead. And breathe. Now release that left hand down on the mat. Lift your left heel. Turn your torso to the right. And then we're going to go ahead and come back up, hands on our hips, step forward with the left foot. And then we're going to come into some balancing, standing mountain pose, shift into your right foot. Let's go ahead and take that left foot and cross over a little bit. This is going to create a bit of a balance challenge here. The wider the stance, it's going to be a little bit more stable. Bend your knees, drop into your hips. Extend your arms out at shoulder height. Now, let's bring that right arm over the left. Give yourself a big hug. Intertwine your arms if you like. Lift the elbows up, stay upright. Maybe we hinge forward. And breathe. Now inhale, let's come back up to center. Exhale, unwind the arms. Uncross the legs, back to where we started. Shift into your left foot, let your right foot cross over. Again, take the stance that feels most comfortable to you, and then consider bending your knees and dropping it into your hips. Extend arms out at shoulder height. Left arm over the right, another big hug. Intertwine the arms if you like. Lift your elbows up, stay upright. Or once again, hinge forward to a flat back. And breathe. Now inhaling, we come back up to center. And on the exhale, unwind your arms, uncross your legs, and come back to where we began. Now let's go ahead and just take a moment and step wide. Feet parallel with one another, hands on our hips. And then from here, we're going to hinge forward to a flat back again. Now the wide knee stretch is going to give you more of a stretch in the inner thighs. Let's place our fingertips down in front. We can rock back toward our heels and shift forward toward our fingers. Maybe place those palms down. Now we can walk those hands back toward the heels with your elbows bent. Let the crown of the head come down toward the floor. And breathe, wide-legged forward fold. You might allow the head to come down closer to the floor. Now inhale, lift your head. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, head up. And then we'll heel toe our feet together. Let's once again bring our hands to heart center. Standing mountain pose. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge forward. Place your hands on the mat. Step back right. Step back left. Come to a child's pose. Bring your hands back by your ankles and allow yourself to rest in this pose for as long as you like. Namaste.